Welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got the 2000's team and the Chicago Bulls. Here we go. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. So with Nash sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Duncan out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Allen Iverson. And there's Bryant. And it's James in at the 3 spot. That one rolling around and rims out.
He's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And here are the Bulls now, and it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Kicks it out to Jordan. Over Bryant. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Kobe the bucket with the assist by James.
What a find by LeBron James, setting up a great look that time.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
The shot's good from Rodman. Rodman's got his second basket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here is Harper following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. The 3, Pippen, good on the 3-point shot.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
Here's Duncan trying to get open his shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
First team foul. At the line for the away team. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first.
I know that shot looks like a bit of a line drive, but Timmy's pretty consistent from the free throw stretch.
No good on the second free throw. It's Rodman with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Wennington is checked in for the Bulls. Kerr comes in for Harper. Then for the 2000's team. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Shaq. And it's Garnett in for Duncan. Pippen, the pass to Wennington. They double him with Nowitzki. Jordan outside. Rodman kicks to Pippen. And the 3 off target.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Kerr with it. He's picked up by James. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
And you can tell Kerr has a good sense for the floor, which helps him find a ready shooter to deliver the ball to.
And Kobe gets it to go.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pippen, the pass to Jordan. No good on the triple. And Bryant kicks to Iverson. The kick out to LeBron. Down low. Outside Bryant. He takes it in, and Kobe throws it down hard.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
Pippen outside. Pass to Rodman. And the rejection by James. And here they come. Bryant finds Nowitzki. Yep, it counts.
And what makes Kobe next level? The instinct for the game, an ability to just see it before it happens.
Here's Kerr for three. The three-pointer is right on target. Kobe Bryant getting it done for the 2000's team. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
13.
Underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 2000's team.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
So with Wade on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Duncan, Nash out there with Bryant. Then there's Carter, and it's O'Neal in at the 5 down low.
Yeah, sure, Timmy had a chance to take the shot, but he's so skilled at hitting the wide open teammate there. Gorgeous pass.
The pass to Harper. Knocks it loose. Right side, Kukoc. And that one is off. And the 2000's team will go the other way with it. Here's Kobe. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that handle.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And the Bulls making a change here. Bushler's checked in. Here's Long. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And finished off by Longley.
And Harper brings a lot of physicality to the table. Also solid at cutting the D apart with his passing.
And that one drops for him.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Chicago timeout call. Here we go, Chicago. Here come your Bubbles. And those were your junior Bubbles. Let them hear you.
On defense, the 2000's team. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Here's Bush, defended by Carter, and Vince Carter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Pierce is checked in for Carter.
Substitution for the away team.
There's 1:38 left here in the second. They get a hand on it. Harper with the ball. Guarded now by Nash. They get the rebound. Outside, Kobe. Pippen with the steal. Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Here's Pierce. O'Neal trying to break free. On target from 13 feet. Pierce has got his first basket.
Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
Here's Harper. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Paul Pierce.
Second team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
For your Bulls, Ron Harper. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Some changes for Chicago. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Rodman comes in for Bushler. And Jordan subbed in for Scottie Pippen. Then for the 2000's team, Yao, he's checked in for Shaq. James comes in for Tim Duncan. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Nash. And Harper drops them both. And here's the 2000's team. 3-point lead. Yao. Chicago grabs the miss. Rodman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kukoc can't get it to go. Pierce finds James. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, you really could call a foul almost on every play when LeBron James is driving. That time contact, no whistle, didn't bother.
Now here's Kukoc. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Harper with the ball. Iverson picks him up. Wennington, no good.
That's a tough finish. Even from that range, he has a hard time against that kind of defense inside.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
You got to be careful once LeBron breaks the seal of the free throw line. A lot of power and a lot of muscle coming at you. Usually it ends up with free throws.
That free throw missing.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good.
And the thing you marvel about with LeBron James is just the consistency of his excellence. He's been a top 5 player in the league now for 2 decades.
Jordan with the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Substitution for the away team.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Three-pointer, Kukoc. Buried from outside. But I don't know, I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. Going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it, and if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
So we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. They've got Jordan. Pippen is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Longley. Then it's Harper, and it's the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Yep, that one goes in there. And it's 7 points here for Scottie Pippen.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
To the inside, here's O'Neal, and it's blocked. They recover it. James outside. Shoots over Pippen. Offensive rebound. O'Neal. And finally they hit one.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaq's got 6.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Rodman against Duncan. It's good, and the 2000's team lead is down to 2 as they get the bucket from Rodman.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Ooh, that's pretty clever from LeBron. Knows precisely when to rise up and let that one go.
Here's Pippen, and it's Pippen with the jam.
Ooh, a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time for the 2000's team. Butler comes in for LeBron. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Bryant.
For the away team.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. Here's Duncan. Money from the wing. And the 2000's team leads by 4.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Harper kicks to Pippen. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
Out of bounds.
Some changes for Chicago. Kukoc comes in for Longley.
Substitution.
And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. Then for the 2000's team, Yao checked in for O'Neal. Pierce comes in for Tim Duncan. And it's Nash in for Allen Iverson. Here's Kukoc. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring in from him.
And you look at Kerr, just a sharp shooting role player. His game really about guts and intelligence.
The Bulls shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Steve Kerr. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Kerr. Wennington, he's checked in for Chicago. And Kerr drops both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Chicago ball.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. For the tie. And a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in. Kerr's got the game tied up here for Chicago. Here's Yao. Offline with his 3. Now the Bulls with it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Chicago ball.
Luke Longley's checked in for Wennington. Then for the 2000's team, Garnett comes in for Paul Pierce. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Nash. Here's Pippen. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Contact doesn't phase Pippen, still able to get that one to go.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Wade. The 2000's team making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in.
Substitution for the away team.
34 seconds left here in the third quarter. Back to Kukoc. All sorts of time. Buries the jump shot. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Love the assertiveness from Kukoc. A valuable offensive weapon for this team.
That's a floater go. Garnett grabs the board. Nowitzki, the pass to McGrady. Count the basket.
What muscle from McGrady right there, brushing off the defense with ease.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
34. The visiting team, 34.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
It's the fourth quarter.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Iverson. O'Neal is out there with Duncan. And there's Bryant. And it's LeBron at the three. And that one's good by Shaq.
Couldn't tell if they tried to foul Shaq there, but didn't matter.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Bulls making a switch here. Harper's checked in.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
That one drops for him.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates?
Jordan wide open. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
The kick out to Bryant. Over Jordan. Here's Duncan. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Love the positioning that Duncan had right there, coming away with the rebound. You just can't lose him underneath.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the 2000's team.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct. Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And that's the kind of effort that it takes down the stretch, going all out for that clutch bucket.
And it's good for 2.
Look, give LeBron the ball and get out of the way. LBJ again.
And the Bulls call timeout here. They're behind by 5. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Our New Balance player of the game, Kobe Bryant.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during that last break, I listened in on Phil Jackson's huddle. He said we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Thank you, David. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Inside, it's stolen by Bryant. Harper with the steal.
I'm not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
.26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Out of bounds. Bulls ball. Substitution on the court.
Shot clock at 5. Simpkins passes to Bushley. His three-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
From deep three-point range. No good on that one.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
And so it's the 2000's team with the W. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.